Hi guys, my name is Sabrina and this week I'm back with another grocery haul. And the theme of this grocery haul is random. The grocery haul is a bit hodgepodge, it's a bit miscellaneous, but I think there are some really fun products in here. So let's go ahead, take a look at what we got. And before I do that, if you enjoy this video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get into it. Okay, first up, I wanted to talk to you about this light string cheese. This is such a great hack if you need just a few more grams of protein in your day. This is one of the easiest ways to do it. I really, really like this light string cheese. So this is from Aldi, and let's go ahead and take a look at the macros. So here's what I really like about this. As you can see here, one piece is 50 calories, and that is 6 grams of protein with 0 grams of added sugar. So if you need a little extra protein in your day, this is just such an easy snack and such an easy way to do this. So I really recommend this product. It tastes great. It's just going to add a little bit more protein to your day and is something that's nice to have in your fridge and just pull out if you're a little bit low on your protein. And then I also feel the same about this roasted turkey breast. So these are just slices of turkey, super delicious, and this is 25 calories and 5 grams of protein. So if I'm feeling a little munchy or if I need an afternoon snack, a light string cheese, a couple slices of this turkey, like that's gonna get me an easy 15 to 20 grams of protein, and is just a delicious and super efficient snack. So I really like to pick this up and something I like to have in the fridge all the time. Another great protein hack, this one for dinner. This is the barbecue teriyaki chicken from Trader Joe's. And so you can see it's dark meat that is marinated in a teriyaki sauce. And this is really, really tasty. It's tastier than the string cheese. Maybe I was selling that too hard. But the teriyaki chicken, this one is actually really good and it's got great macros as well. So you can see here that one serving is 240 calories and it's got 31 grams of protein. So that is awesome. So what I usually do is add some vegetables to this. So you can add some frozen broccoli, some fresh vegetables, whatever you have. You can have noodles, rice, and you've got a really quick and easy high protein meal. Okay, I told you this week was random, but every so often we like to get some of these frozen convenient meals. They are generally high in sodium, so if that's something you're concerned about, it might not be the best pick for you. But I don't eat these every day. I eat these maybe once or twice a month, but it's really nice to have this convenient option available. And what I like to do is find the ones that have a nice calorie to protein ratio. So they are more functional, they're going to keep me full longer. And I got 3 of them this week. The first one is the ham and cheese scramble. So this one you can see is 18 grams of protein and 200 calories. And yes, I can make this. And yes, I do make this, but sometimes it's just nice to have that here ready for me to go. Another one I really like is the slow roasted turkey breast. Again, it's 19 grams of protein and 170 calories. So one way you can think about that is that 170 calories is less than a lot of protein bars, and 19 grams of protein is about comparable to what you find in protein bars. So if you are looking for something that is going to be a little bit more filling than a protein bar, this is pretty much a mini meal that you can have. And it's just going to be a little bit more satiating and enjoyable than maybe always having that bar on the go or protein shake. It just adds some variety. So I really like to have that. And then the other one that falls into this category is this creamy basil chicken with vegetables. And this is 19 grams of protein, 180 calories. It's basically chicken, broccoli, and a little bit of a sauce, but it's really nice. And so when these are on sale, I usually pick up a couple, and I did this week. Okay, I'm just going to keep going with the frozen things so I can go ahead and get those back in the freezer. By now, you're probably sick of this. You know what this is about. These are the Simply Nature acai bowls that we get from Aldi. These are just such a great staple for us to have in the freezer. We eat them as dessert generally. We're big acai bowl fans. And usually when you get them, you eat them immediately. But these frozen varieties lets us have them whenever we want. And the trick is just to leave them out for a little bit, let them thaw, and then you add your granola and any other extra fruit you want to add. And it's just such a nice treat, especially for the summertime. It's relatively low in calories as well. It's 140 without the granola. It's 220 with the granola, which is, awesome for a sweet treat. So whenever we see these, we pick them up. They do tend to be there only in the summer. So we've been stocking up a little bit. I wish they had them year round. But anyway, happy to see them. We got one with strawberries and blueberries and one with mango and pineapple. So one of my favorite hacks is just having frozen broccoli ready to go to add to your protein. So I do this a lot if I have chicken and noodles or chicken and some kind of other vegetable, whatever it might be, whatever the situation is, I can add a bag of broccoli and it just helps make it more of a meal, get some more vitamins and nutrients to your meal. So this is something that I always have on hand and I didn't. So I got some more and we will enjoy having this with some meal in the future. Okay, and then this is super random. It's our last frozen item, but we got some chicken nuggets. I was actually intending to get the Tyson air fried chicken nuggets. The macros on those are pretty good. And it was just for James to have as a snacking option, but they were out. So the substitute was these other regular chicken nuggets, which are totally fine. I'm sure he will enjoy these on occasion. Yeah, so just for chicken nugget needs. Okay, something that I was excited to see. I have not been eating that much salmon, and I really enjoy salmon. It's just not necessarily James's favorite, and so I don't know, it hasn't been on the rotation, but they had some clearly on sale here. And so that was enough. I was like, sure, let's pick it up and figure out a way to enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. And in case you're curious about the macros, the ingredients are luckily down to that single one. It's just wild salmon. The calories are 150 per serving, and that is 25 grams of protein. So that's obviously a wonderful nutrition profile, and it's got some of that healthy fat in there as well. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting into this. And then I guess I was on a fish kick because also got this chunk light tuna in water. If you are concerned or looking at your calories, I always recommend getting this in water and not oil, because that's going to add just a ton of calories and a ton of fat. If you're looking for just getting some protein from the tuna, that might not be exactly what you want to do. But anyway, it's always good to have a tin of tuna. I usually can mix this with some plain yogurt and some seasonings and kind of make like a tuna salad out of it. So looking forward to that. Okay, my cheeses were on sale. These are the Lucerne Dairy Farms cheese. And when this is on sale, I stock up. We might need to go back and get more. But the reason I like to stock up is because they just have such a good variety and they all have different macro profiles, so I can kind of get them for different needs. So we got two of these reduced fat mozzarella cheese, and that is 70 calories per serving, which is a quarter of a cup, and that is 8 grams of protein. So when I make some kind of pasta bake or casserole dish for us, this is what I use to top it. It's just kind of a nice, like, relatively high protein, still has some fat, so it's going to melt well and be tasty. So that's what I use these for, is usually our like large batch cooked dinners. The fat-free mozzarella is what I use on my meals when I'm looking to add some extra protein and not a ton of calories. So this is 45 calories and 9 grams of protein per serving. So that is amazing. And yeah, it just works really well if I'm doing this on top of like any kind of red sauce, or if I just need to add cheese to anything. It's really hard to beat this kind of macro profile. And I also think it melts well and is relatively tasty. And yeah, it's good enough that I keep buying it. If it tasted like garbage, I wouldn't. So anyway, I recommend this if you're just looking to get your protein in. This is a nice mid option. And then this one, of course, for my husband is just going to be tasting good. That is its primary function. So this is a triple cheddar cheese, and that is 110 calories per serving. And honestly looks very delicious as well. All right, we were low on yogurt, so let's get into that. This is what I pick up every week. It's non-fat Greek yogurt. It's 90 calories, and that has 16 grams of protein. I use this in my overnight oats. I use that, as I mentioned, like if I'm making a tuna salad, if I need a sour cream replacement. It's very versatile, so I use that often and in a lot of different things. And then we picked up 2 of the 4 packs of Chobani. On the top, we have Chobani vanilla Greek yogurt with tropical fruit on the bottom. So that sounds absolutely delicious. And then also picked up the Chobani zero sugar variety. And this one, the macros are awesome. It's 60 calories and 12 grams of protein. So I really enjoy that one. It's a great macro profile. And I kind of switch between this one and the Dan and Light and Fit and also the Oikos. You know, I love all the yogurt. So anyway, this one was on sale this week, so that's a good enough reason to buy it for me. Picked up a dozen of the cage-free golden eggs, another staple, something that we use every week. And then I'll get into the protein. These bell peppers, it's a 3-pack and it was on a great deal this week. So I'm just going to go ahead and probably cut this all up using my chopper and put them in some freezer bags because I know I have a lot of recipes that call for this, but nothing I'm using, in the next couple days. So I'll just go ahead and prep this ingredient ahead of time, get it in the freezer, and it will be ready for me when I need it. Picked up a mango just to have as a delicious snack. We're a big fan of mangoes in this household. And then we got a bunch of summer fruit. So fruit is on sale. It's in season. It's looking good. So we got 2 packs of these strawberries, and then the blueberries were also on sale for an incredible deal. So we picked up a bunch of blueberries as well. If you haven't already, I made a video on how to turn your extra strawberries or maybe overly ripe strawberries into a high protein Ninja Creamy ice cream. And it is amazing. Like, it was one of my favorites. I really, really enjoyed it. And I've done that with watermelon. I've done that with peaches. I'm kind of hoping I don't get through all these blueberries so I could try it with that as well. So anyway, give that video a look because it was super delicious. Okay, a few random things. James hasn't been feeling that well. He actually has something going on where he can't chew at the moment. It's complicated. He's going to be fine. But this is something we don't normally pick up because he thought this might just be a little bit easier for him to eat today. So this looks like it is teriyaki beef flavored ramen. So he'll give that a shot. And then also similarly, I feel so bad he couldn't even eat the soup that has like noodles and vegetables in it. So he just picked up this cream of chicken because that's about what he can manage at the moment. So, thoughts and prayers that he'll be back to eating some normal food soon. But that's part of the reason this is such a random haul, is because we're doing a lot of smoothies at the moment, lots of smoothies. So I picked up a few things just to have in our pantry. This Trader Joe's whole kernel corn. I've said it before. I believe the Trader Joe's corn tastes better than other corn. I don't know if that's actually true, but it's something I live by, so I picked up one of those. And then also the speculoos cookie butter. I don't often share everything that I get for baking because it's not the most macro friendly. But if you're interested in my baking adventures, I'm on Instagram at the Gooey Bar, and I can talk more about what I've been doing with that. But anyway, one of the things I do is cookie butter recipes, and so I'll be using this for those kinds of bakes. And then another great thing to have on hand, maybe James can try and get this down, I'm not sure, but we like this anyway, so we'll definitely use it in the future. This is the organic lentil vegetable soup from Trader Joe's, and this is really nice tasting, and it also has a lot of protein in it, so something I like to pick up and have on hand. All right, final stretch. Again, you can see I'm kind of like preparing for future recipes here, so I got fajita seasoning mix. I usually add this to when I do my Mexican lasagna, so just something that's nice to have on hand. When James has the ability to chew again, he really, really loves these crackers and this particular flavor, so hopefully he will be able to eat these soon. I can't live without liquid egg whites. It is a protein lover's dream. This is basically pure protein. I have this a lot in my lunch, and I'll mix it with a couple of whole eggs, some chicken and spinach, and just have a super functional lunch. I also use this in my high protein waffles, and is something that is also just a good staple to have on hand. So I pick this up whenever I'm out. Similarly, the almond milk, just something I always like to have on hand. I like the vanilla. I feel like it gives it just a hint of something a little bit different, but is still versatile enough that I can use it in every recipe that I need to. And then, it's time for Sabrina snacks. And this week, that is 2 different popcorns. I've gotten this one before. It's the cheddar jalapeno flavored popcorn. And I like this one because I don't normally like spicy snacks, but this one is kind of just the right level. It's still addictive, but not too addictive because your mouth will go up in flames if you eat too much. So I like this one, and I know it won't be around forever. And then, I can't get enough of this popcorn. I get it every week. It's from Trader Joe's. It's for nutritional yeast lovers, which seems like it would be a small cohort of people, but actually I think is a very broad range. Anyway, it's super delicious. I really like this popcorn, and I get it every week. So that is going to be it for this week's kind of random hodgepodge, but full of fun stuff grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, how about, since we have some mango stuff in here today, let's do a mango emoji. I'm not sure if there is even a mango emoji, but if there is one at the end of this video, please drop it in the comments and I will know you watched until the end. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.